What team? Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 High School Musical, the series, The Moments. For this list, we'll be looking at the most memorable moments from the first season of this musical comedy.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
Number 10. Miss Jenn stands up for the theater kids. Mr. Mazzara made his distasteful feelings for the musical very clear from the beginning, but he takes things a step too far when he insults Carlos. The kid was just trying to look out for Miss Jenn, and Mr. Mazzara says something not only cruel, but completely inappropriate for a teacher to say to a student.
You know, you ought to spend a little less time worrying about your drama teacher, a little more time trying to make some friends under the age of 35.
Carlos, just go run the status quo vocals for a few minutes, okay?
Miss Jenn isn't having any of that. She snaps back at him, telling him that she cares about the kids and that all of the things that he makes fun of them for are exactly what makes them so special.
They're weird and unusual and quirky, but they come here at the end of the day, and everything that they get made fun of for outside that room is what makes them shine inside it.
And when he threatens to tell the kids the truth he's discovered about her, she calls his bluff.
But Vanessa Hudgens is not your friend, Miss Jenn. And the stories you've been telling these kids are nothing but smoke and mirrors. It's all just a ruse. I'm sorry, but you need to go in there and tell these students that nothing here is real.
Who knew Miss Jenn was such a badass?
If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule, don't mess with the flow, oh no.
Number 9. Homecoming.
It's beating loud, won't let no bad blood ever bring us down.
Everything that happened on the night of the homecoming dance was pretty epic. Let's start with Carlos and Seb dancing when they decided to attend homecoming together.
Yeah, you know, homecoming.
You mean like you and I dancing together?
Super cute. Then there's the girls' night out with Nini, Kourtney, and Miss Jenn. Kourtney and Nini regain their self-confidence, and Miss Jenn meets Ricky's dad. And of course, the dance itself was unforgettable. Mr. Mazzara inspires Carlos with some kind words when he thinks Seb stood him up. Practically the whole school joins in when Carlos walks into the middle of the dance floor and is the center of attention.
Bosses and queens, stand up on your throne. Know who you are, this is your kingdom. Legends at heart and love victory.
And who could forget that moment in the car between Ricky and Gina, where a powerful friendship is born. Homecoming was a night full of defining moments. Number 8. Kourtney Sings. This is not the first time we've ever heard Kourt sing, but it might as well have been. Miss Jenn asks her to sing just for sound check, but Kourt, for the first time, sings solo, full out in front of everyone, and it's awe-inspiring.
I believe in dreaming, shooting for the stars.
The rest of the theater kids are completely mesmerized by her. Kourt seems pretty comfortable behind the scenes up until now, but it's safe to say that this is the moment that earned her the last-minute spot as Taylor in the play when Gina had to leave.
Jump and hop, hop till we drop and start again.
And hopefully we'll get to see a lot more of her vocal stylings in season 2. Miss Jenn did say she's not done with her yet.
Kourt, I'm not done with you yet, honey.
Number 7. The theater kids save Miss Jenn.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine, except that I may be out of a job in 24 hours.
When Miss Jenn's sketchy past is revealed to the world and she's about to be fired by the school board, the kids all rally to save her. Naturally, they have their doubts at first, but after a heartfelt team meeting, they decide that she's believed in them, so now it's their turn to believe in her. In a single night, they compose a song and choreograph a dance to perform in front of the school board about all the ways that Miss Jenn has helped them.
She sings for us, and we believe.
And the grand gesture wins. Even Mr. Mazzara can't help but be impressed. Number 6. Gina Returns.
Are you playing Taylor?
I
I was, and it was nice, and now it's your turn to save my butt and do the dance.
Gina was originally a villain to the main characters, but by opening night of the show, the other theater kids were cheering when she came back. After learning more about Gina's home life, and why she was always so cold, all the theater kids were really sad to find out she was moving again. She had become a true friend to them, which made her return that much sweeter.
Gina! Hi! God, what? Hi! Oh, you guys, I don't want to interrupt. How did you get here?
And though Kourt was doing a very admirable job playing Taylor at the last minute, it was amazing to see Gina get to do her dance solo. Number 5, Ashlyn's song.
Seems like a part of me will always have to lose.
In the original movie, Ms. Darbus is very serious about her musical, or should we say musicale, but she never gets to sing a song of her own. However, the next generation of Wildcats kicks things up a notch in their version of the show, and Ms. Darbus gets her own ballad. Ashlyn is a pretty typical wallflower type of character, not known for being too much more than being EJ's cousin. But in this moment, she got to shine. Ashlyn doesn't just get to sing as Ms. Darbus, she gets to write the song herself.
If I could go back and change the past, be a little braver than I hide, and bet against the odds, would I still be lost?
We always knew Ashlyn was pretty special, but watching her sing her own song with Nini is like getting a little peek into her soul.
Or maybe I'm just looking for what I already know.
Number 4, Nini's Audition.
Living in my own world, didn't understand.
Similar to Ashlyn and Kourtney, Nini is a bit of a wallflower type who doesn't see her own talent yet. Despite her passion for performing and her desire to play a lead, she seems to lack self-confidence and holds herself back. But everything changes when she auditions to play Gabriella. Chalk it up to the dramatic lighting from Ricky and EJ's cell phones, or the emotional intensity of the moment, but when Nini starts to sing, she transforms on stage and lights up the dimmed room.
And right here tonight, this could be the start of something new.
It's like magic. It truly is the start of something new.
And now looking in your eyes, I feel in my heart the start of something new.
Number 3, Ricky tells Nini he loves her.
Oh, what was your question? The question you were gonna ask me before we bowed?
Oh, yeah, and I was just gonna say, what happens now?
The whole season starts with Nini and Ricky breaking up because she told him she loved him and he couldn't say it back. So, although we might have been rooting for them, it seemed like it would take a lot of work for them to reconcile. After the play, Ricky just can't hold it in anymore and he expresses his feelings in a burst of emotion.
Great job tonight, Ricky.
I love you. I've loved you since the first time you picked up your ukulele and you wrote a song about clouds.
His stories about the moments when he fell in love with her are so heartwarming. This moment was a long time coming, and the payoff was so worth it.
I've loved you since 7th grade when I made you ride in the front row of Demon's Destiny at Six Flags. And you told me you sometimes get a little seasick on roller coasters. And I said, come on, live a little.
Number 2, Thanksgiving Party.
You guys, this is High School Musical. The Choosical! The what now?
Much like the homecoming episode, the Thanksgiving episode of this show was full of defining moments for everyone. Carlos's hilarious High School Musical themed board game is just about the best thing ever. Seriously, we want our own.
An interactive, hyperactive HSM experience that can be played by children and adults everywhere in the world.
If the whole show wasn't enough of a nostalgia trip for fans of the original movie, High School Musical: The Choosical will bring you back.
There are 4 basic categories. The Get Your Head in the Frame Trivia Challenge, the Bop Till You Drop Dance Challenge, Sync to the Status Quo Lip Sync Challenge, and Looking for Glee, which I thought would be a fun name for the singing challenge because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with the show.
All the theater kids bond at Ashlyn's Thanksgiving party. Old enemies become new friends, proving that the new friendships they've forged are not just showmance, but the real deal. Even Miss Jenn and Mr. Mazzara found some common ground when they spent the holiday together at school.
I'm gonna cry.
I cannot stress to you enough how uncomfortable that would make me feel.
You did something nice for me.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Big Red tap dancing. Lucas Grabeel's cameo.
Think of this as the role of a lifetime. It's the part you were born to play.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Breaking Free.
We're breaking free.
We're soaring, flying.
This is pretty much the moment we've been waiting for all season. After his mom shows up with her new boyfriend, Ricky leaves the show and lets EJ take over. Great timing, Mom. But after finally getting what he was after this whole time, EJ has a moment of clarity and finally does the right thing. He steps aside as Troy. Nini inspires Ricky to finish the play and they sing Breaking Free together. It's also revealed that EJ's the one who flew Gina back in for the show, so maybe there's a little more to him than meets the eye.
Thank you for buying me the plane ticket.
Just didn't seem fair for you to miss all this.
The moment feels really well-earned and triumphant. Like Ricky says during the curtain call, it's kind of the best.
This is kind of the best.
Oh, honey, wait till you see what I picked for the spring musical.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.